So let's start with some FAQs. FAQ number 1, Kieran, your hair looks like an absolute mess. Yes, I know, I'm growing it. I can see it on the camera. You don't need to tell me. This is the Insta360 Ace Pro. And the bit that I'm so excited about is that it's come in a nothing phone box. How crazy would it be if they sent me a phone instead of a camera? I will be doing a whole video where we check out what are the features, we talk about what it can and can't do. I've heard that this is a really capable camera, but in this video, we're just going to be unboxing it, having a look at all the features, having a look at what comes in the box. If you decide to buy this, let's get it open. That's such a killer way to hold a knife. It's open. I'm going to let you guys see what's inside before I see it. That's what's inside the box. Okay, it is the Insta360 Ace Pro. It is what we thought it was going to be. Inside the box, we've got Insta360 Ace Pro. We're going to be opening this boy. We've got a GPS preview remote, so that's pretty cool as well. Should that be stacked up there? Well, it's stacked up there now. We've got a screen protector. It's like a game of Jenga. And we've got a multi-mount as well. And they've even sent us an SD card. So that is literally everything that's in the box. Let's get these boys out. We're going to go straight for the camera. It says capture action smarter. And on the front, it's showing a shot that's shot in 4K, 60 frames per second, 16:9, with a cheeky little flip up screen. On the side, it says AI highlights assistant, 2.4-inch flip screen, waterproof up to 33 feet, so that's 10 meters. A magnetic mounting system, that's one of my favorite things about these kind of cameras. Gesture control and voice control 2.0. So gesture control, you may remember from my Insta360 Flow video. Gesture control on that was pretty cool, where you can open your hand to start a video, you can open your hand to stop a video. So let's see how that functions on this one. And then on the back of the case, you've got a video of someone doing scuba diving, you've got a video of someone surfing. That is very, very brave. You've got a video of someone with it on a bike, and then you've got a video of someone taking a selfie with it in a very dark night sky. On this side, it tells you there's a 1/1.3-inch sensor, pure video on or off. So pure video looks like it's brightening that night scene. You've got 4K in 120 frames per second slow-mo. So that is something that I'm really excited for. So if you remember on the Insta360 Go, you can't shoot in 4K, number one, and number two, at the highest resolution, you can't shoot in 120 frames per second. So this can do that, 4K, 120 frames per second, meaning you can get those really super slow-mo 4K shots, flow state stabilization and horizon lock, and then free-frame video. Free-frame video is where it shoots like a massive video, and then you can crop that video into 16:9 or 9:16 to get the portrait videos or the landscape videos without losing any resolution. Let's get into it. I just spent 15 seconds trying to work out how to get into the box, and we are opening it from the side. Inside of the box, we've got the actual camera itself, and this feels like a proper beefy camera. I don't know the weight of this camera, but it feels like it has more weight than the competitors to the GoPro or the DJI. It feels proper beefy. Maybe I'm just buying into marketing gimmick, but it feels like a pro camera. I feel like when something's got more weight to it, you automatically assume in your head that there's more value in it. At the bottom of the camera, we have a little sticker that says, when a mount is not attached, avoid touching the heat dissipation area after prolonged use. That is a beautiful looking camera. And then it turns on and makes the Insta360 noise. Selecting my language now, which is English. And then it says, please download the Insta360 app in the App Store or Google Play to activate your camera. So that I'm gonna do a little bit later. I'm taking this camera abroad to take some videos for the review. I'm pretty happy with that. I think it looks really nice, and I can't wait to actually start using it. Also in the box, we've got this little mounty boy here. So the mounty boy will go on the back of this. Ooh, and that feels very solid. So the mounty boy is on the bottom of the camera, and then this is just like a normal screw mount that could screw onto lots of different things. Mounty boy feels very solid. We have also in the rest of the box got this screw sticky pad. So that realistically is to stick onto like a car dashboard, for example, and then the mounty boy would go in here, and then your camera would go on top here, And then that's a pretty nice little setup for sticking onto something. It says make sure the surface is to be adhered to is clean. The double-sided adhesive is for one-time use only. Press and hold for 30 seconds after adhesion. So once it is stuck, it is stuck. We've also got inside of the box a cable. So that's a USB-C to USB-C cable. So inside of the Insta360, there'll be USB-C charging. So inside of the actual camera itself, we've got on one side the USB-C charging port and also a micro SD card slot. On the bottom, you've got the magnetic attache boy. And then on this side, we've got the battery. So battery on this side, which is removable, so you can charge that. And then this is the flip screen. So this is the bit you see in all of the videos where you've got a flip screen and you can use, wow, that screen is massive. When you're actually holding the camera, you realize how big that flip screen actually is. And it feels very solid when it's up as well. It doesn't feel like I could snap that flip screen off. On the top of the camera, you've got a red button, which is to start and stop video. On the side of the camera, you've got an on and off button as well. And then we have got some stickers, a couple of manuals about how to attach things, how to flip the screen up, how to take the battery out. We've got another manual book, waterproofing, what to know, safety guidelines. That's everything in this main box. We've got a little GPS preview remote as well. So while we're here, why don't we open this up? I've massacred that box, but well, that's quite nice actually. Kind of looks a bit like an Apple Watch Ultra size. That's the kind of size of this remote viewfinder. It's a GPS preview remote, so what you'll be able to do with this is use it as the viewfinder for this camera. So you could use it on your wrist, you could put the camera away somewhere, and then you could use this to stop and start video and to see the shot, to set up the shot, so that's pretty cool. When using in water, first apply a dry double-sided sticker on the back of the remote, then install onto universal strap to ensure remote is safe to use. So I'll do that at some point. There's a little wrist strap here which basically turns this GPS remote finder into a watch. That's what it would look like on a wrist, and that's pretty beefy. So that's what the GPS preview remote looks like. Inside of here we also have a little charger as well. So this charges with a standard USB, and that GPS preview remote will snap onto the charging block like here, so you can charge that with a USB. And then also we've got a screen protector and a multi-mount, and that is everything that is in the box. Now, over the next few weeks, I'm going to be checking this camera out. I'm excited to have a look at it. It feels definitely heavier, which I think is going to change the performance of the camera. It can shoot up to 8K as well. So for a camera of this size, let's see how that performance is and how that works in real life. I'm going to see what it's like with the viewfinder. I'm going to see what it's like without. My name is Kieran, guys. I make tech videos and this channel is super new. So if you are new, please subscribe to the channel so you can check out the review and other videos if you're interested in tech in general or just hearing someone talk about things. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the review video.